Hi, it's Christine McAllister and the fabulous assistant behind the scenes, wonderful, magical woman, Julie Stevenson of Life with Passion, here to talk to you today about 10 simple tools you can use daily to build a six-figure business. These are the tools that we use every day to collaborate across distance because we are remote from each other, except occasionally when we get together and hang out like today and drink coffee or whatever we want to drink. Cheers. And talk to you, fabulous women, about how to build your own six-figure business. So we want this to be super interactive. We want you to ask a lot of questions. We're going to move quickly so that you can get this stuff quickly. And we're going to talk about the top 10 tools you can use daily to build a six-figure business. Who's with me? Woohoo! Let's say hello, say hi, and tell us what you would love a tool to do for you. Like, what kind of tool are you looking for right now? It's super simple, easy. You don't have to be techie to do it. We will give you a solution. What you drinking, Julie?
I am drinking an Americano with 2 pumps of mocha.
How about that?
Oh, I actually forgot to add my cream, but it's good without it.
Okay.
See, it's a little trick. You know, you don't have to get pay for the full latte. Americano is way cheaper, and then you just get the extra pumps.
Oh my
and
gosh.
It's how, you know.
Next time I'm buying, you should get the full latte.
I like this, though. It's stronger. It's
okay.
stronger.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
So I am drinking a Royal English breakfast tea latte. That's what I get at Starbucks with almond milk. And
so
no
fancy.
Sugar. No sugar. Just extra almond milk, steamed, and the tea latte, the Royal English breakfast. That's what I'm drinking. All right, cool. So let's dive in for the 10 simple tools you can use to build a six-figure business. Number 1 I'm going to start with is Canva. Canva. You may or may not have heard of it. It is a cheap and or free and or very low cost way to build graphics that look good from templates. Listen, I learned Photoshop in school. I do not love Photoshop because I'm not a designer. I'm not a blank page kind of person. I want stuff to look really good. I know when something looks good. I feel like I look like a crazy person right now, but whatever, we're going with it.
It's angelic. It's angelic.
It is. But Canva works, right? Say a little bit about Canva, Julie.
Well, it's very user-friendly, and you know, Photoshop, you have so many tools, so many options. Which little thing?
It's its total own interface.
It's
like learning a whole new software program that like makes no sense if you don't know how to use specifically Photoshop.
Right. Do we need to fix this situation?
No, I'm good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I have to get up to check on Fee, who's playing behind us, and I will do something about it. But yeah, we're good.
Yeah. So Canva, you can get a free version of it. You connect it to your Facebook account. So if you're logged into Facebook, you don't have to keep logging in every time. It just always kind of remembers you. You can copy and paste a design. It's ridiculous. That you've already worked on. Just copy the document and start from there. So you're not starting from scratch every time. You upload all your own stuff, plus a ton of free graphics, images,
treatments like text treatment, backgrounds.
That's right. Oh yeah, all kinds of templates, tons of free templates that are amazing. And then the last stuff you can buy too. So if you find something like the good thing that you really love, most of it's $1. One-time use, one download, $1.
$1. Now here's the other thing I'm going to add on about this bonus tool for you. Amazing free stock photography at pexels.com, Pexels.com, and unsplash.com.
Yes.
Gorgeous, 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 totally free. So if you feel like, I can't put posts up with a photo because I don't have any good photos of me, you need at least a photo. If you are not going to do, hi Fee.
Hi.
If you are not going to do a video, which is fine, you could do a photo, but get one from Pexels or Unsplash, and that's going to get your post a ton more attention. And it also
the free stuff from Canva.
Yeah, the free stuff from Canva.
Yeah. You know, once you exhaust that.
Right.
These are other good
sources. Or you will recognize some of the free stuff from Canva because a lot of people use it, right? So Pexels or Unsplash is a way to get you something. Let's call it lean back. Oh, lean back. I don't know. All right, we're just gonna keep going with this because the sun came out since we got started.
Yes.
All right. Number 2.
Mandy loves
Canva. Awesome. I love that, Mandy. Thank you for sharing that. Is that fun? if he's watching us. The next one I'm going to go with, this is how we collaborate across distance. We use Basecamp. I've been using Basecamp for 7 years now, in both my 6-figure businesses. And it's great for collaboration, for task management, and to keep a record of all of your stuff, because email is not the best way to go back and forth with people when you're collaborating on something. Basecamp organizes by project, it organizes by tasks, you can create templates if you tend to do the same thing over and over. So we like Basecamp. What would you say about that?
You can reply directly in your email. You get a notification. She comments on something. I don't necessarily have to be in Basecamp. As long as I'm in my email, it'll pop up that she commented, and I can just hit reply right in my email, right across the top of it, and it'll automatically. I feel like if we go this way.
Okay, we're gonna try going this way. He's right behind you, so.
And then it'll automatically post in the task for you. Then you don't have to, I'm going to go log on and reply. So I think we stay pretty connected that way, that we, it's not like, she commented on something and I didn't see it until 6 hours later.
There's a timeline thread that goes back and forth on what each person has done if they have questions. So you don't have to search through your email. You just get to, I can log into Basecamp and see exactly what Julie's been working on. Mallory says I need sunglasses. Yeah, I need sunglasses. I have them over here. The problem is more my face skin, which reminds me of the time that I tried to turn a light on in my basement when it was dark in my basement office, Mallory, and Mallory was like, "You look scary."
Very good. This is going to be good.
That's good. All right, here we go. But I know that you meant it in love, and you're responding to my request for feedback, so thank you for that, Mallory. So, all right, that was Basecamp, okay? And I think that costs me $19 a month. Okay. Yeah. All right, next is what we use for our emails. So since when I started Life with Passion, I started with MailChimp. MailChimp has a totally free version, and they now include automations. If you hear someone talk about, if you have heard me talk about automations, onboarding your clients or onboarding your list, warm up, nurture sequence, any of that. If you don't know what that is and you want to know, ask. If you don't know what it is and you don't want to know, then forget I said anything. But it includes all that stuff for free. A lot of times these things, that's a feature that is a pro feature.
Right. That's right.
For other email clients. So MailChimp is kind of the standard for first getting started. And we've used that to build a list of thousands of subscribers. So what would you say about MailChimp?
So user-friendly.
It comes with templates.
Does what I want. Yeah, and then you create your own templates, and you just, any email that you've made, you click save as template.
Yep.
Boom, you use that the next time. Or you pull up an email that you've done, you just hit duplicate, and you work from that one.
You duplicate it.
And then I think on the free, you can have 2,000 people on your list.
That's going to get you pretty far.
And then it's still not like that much. And then once you start to pay.
Yeah, it's great. So MailChimp is great to get started. It's super simple. We've used that for the past 2.5 years. And we're just now moving over to Active Campaign, which is more robust and also has a lot more options. So I'd recommend MailChimp if you're just getting started with a list. Would you agree?
Definitely. There's a lot more to do and learn, but it's more than a lot of people need. Active is more than a lot of people need. MailChimp will get you really far, and you can do a lot with that. You can link and include all kinds of images and graphics, and then you can attach files right through MailChimp. You don't have to have your file hosted anywhere else. MailChimp will host it, and then you send out a PDF. People can click right from your email and download it directly from there. Super simple.
Yeah. If you guys have questions, drop them in, because we really want this to be helpful for you. So live or on the replay, drop in your questions. Now, next we're going to talk about a tool that I think is more important than a website. I'm just going to say it, because a lot of times I get questions about okay, I need to make my website before I can make offers. I need a place for people to go, right? I need a place to send them. It's going to make me feel more legitimate. It's going to make me look more professional. Okay, I'm here to tell you that a lot of my clients make sales without a website. Like regularly, like this happens. This is not like a unicorn client who made a sale without a website. And so the tool that I love and have used to build my email list entirely is lead pages. Lead pages, lead pages. I love lead pages. There are other things out there, but I love lead pages because it's simple, it's user-friendly, it hooks in with MailChimp, right? So what it is designed to do is to give away your freebie. Whether your freebie is a masterclass or a PDF or some kind of video training, anything like that. It's designed to collect email addresses in response for, in exchange for your freebie. For your freebie. That's so right, my freebies right now are the how to escape your 9-to-5 and the top 5 things to do to get your first or next client. I created a lead page for both of those, each of those. And then when somebody enters their, I might share it in a Facebook post or somewhere. Fee is leaning on my boot right now. I don't know what's going on. She's having fun. We're having fun. She's all good. Cheers. Cheers. Twins are hanging out. Yes. We got three, 3 and under, chilling, so we can be here with you all.
That's right. If you hear screaming, just ignore it, because that's what we're gonna do.
Oh my gosh. Not really.
Not really. I'm just kidding. I will attend to my children right away.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So lead pages. You can build a really simple page or a much more complex, longer page with lots of information. They have all those options. Or like literally a basic squeeze page. You've got like an image on there, you've got a little bit of text, and you have the button, the opt-in button that says sign up now.
Yeah.
So that's great. And then you can also use something called lead boxes, which is just really, it's the pop-up. You can create that in lead pages and use it on your website. So if you do have a website, you can use that as well. So
yeah, but it's one low monthly fee. And I sound like I'm an infomercial.
I know, right?
It's $37 a month. Here's the thing. It's not as expensive as you think because you don't need to build a website first. You can have that.
Yeah, just that.
Just that, and link it into your email subscriber, your MailChimp, whatever, and that's it.
Create a page whenever you need it.
Create a page as many as you want. You can go to lifewithpassion.com and you can see the box that pops up after, I think, 5 seconds. That's what she means when she says lead box.
Yeah.
But it's super simple. I love it so much and I've been using it for so long and love it so much, I recently became an affiliate for them. So if you want to sign up for a free trial, I'm going to drop the link here after we're done. And if you decide to use them and you want to use them, I get a small commission. You don't pay any extra. So I'd be grateful if you did that. But no pressure. I just love it. So that's why.
It's a good reason.
Yeah. I'm a total brand ambassador for them because they've really helped me build my business, and we don't need techie knowledge to do it. They have really good support too if you have a problem.
They do have good support.
Yeah. If you ever have a problem, you can ask them, but probably you can find it just by Googling it first.
Yes, that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Fee. Okay. So, all right, the next one.
FreshBooks.
FreshBooks. This is the tool that I love for invoicing and tracking all of my expenses. If any of you all out there use FreshBooks, let me know. If you like it, let me know. If you have another invoicing software that you love, let me know. Here's why I love FreshBooks, okay? I've also been using FreshBooks for 7 years, so like in 2 different businesses, right? Mallory says, just now using FreshBooks, and she loves this topic. Yay, I'm so glad. Yay, Mallory, thank you. So here's the deal. FreshBooks is a cloud accounting software. It's like the cooler, hipper version of QuickBooks, which I used to use when I was working with another client, and I honestly hated it. Yeah. It was like clunky and gross, and I didn't want to go in there. The other thing that I didn't want to use in my business was Excel. When I first started using my business or running my businesses before Google Drive, before Google Sheets, any of that, and I was like procrastinating on sending invoices for money that people owed me because they were ugly Excel spreadsheets that took me forever to build.
Yeah.
The minute I started using FreshBooks, even though I had this mental thing of like, I don't want to have to pay to send invoices, the minute I started using it, I immediately started getting paid faster, and I started sending invoices because it was now fun, because I didn't have to open ugly Excel to do it. It takes forever and export it as a PDF, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then my manual record, look, I am not a math person, right? My manual record keeping was all taken care of for me. It hooks into your bank account. It automatically imports all of your expenses to make it super easy come tax time. Yep. They have a free trial. They may even have a free version. For if you just have a few clients, it's $10 a month. $10 a month.
Yeah. That's so great. And and then keeping track of your time. If you have to keep track of your time for your clients, so you're billing by hour, by time.
Yep.
And that you just super simple little timer, you start and stop, and then you choose within the timer, you choose your client, you choose the task that you're working on.
Yep.
You can set all that up on the back end, and it's right there.
That's right.
So really can keep you organized when you're, instead of scribbling in the little notes, I started working for this person at this time.
Yeah. Yeah. And they also have an app, as does Basecamp, where you can, as does Canva actually, where you can, they have an app on your phone, so you can go and start the timer, log the hours to your particular client. That's how you invoice me.
Yep.
Right. And I could just go right in and then mark that as an expense and put it back into my FreshBooks.
Yep.
So it's a really cool way to track your time, track all your expenses, and to very quickly have a whole big picture of how much money are you waiting to get paid, how much invoice have you sent out, how much money are you spending. Runs really easy reports, and my own CPA knows and uses FreshBooks. So she pulls all the reports at the end of the year to do my taxes.
Oh, Mallory says she was using Toggle, Spreadsheet, and PayPal, and now it's all in FreshBooks.
Yes,
isn't that great?
I love
to go to
that.
One place?
Yep.
And her client says it's easier to use as well. And so it's great.
And you're working with your first client on it. It's been working great. It's pretty user friendly. I love that. Thank you for sharing that feedback, Mallory.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, is this helpful? Let us know. Are we sharing too much information? Are we not sharing enough? Fill us in. We want this to be super, super helpful for you. And if you're wondering about any of the tools, anything about any of the tools we shared so far, Canva, Basecamp, MailChimp, Lead Pages, and FreshBooks, we're halfway done.
Yeah.
Drop us a cue and we'll give you an answer.
We can come back if we'll come back to it.
Come back.
You got a question about Canva, ask it. We'll come back.
Yeah, we'll come back.
All right,
cool. So our next, the next thing that I want to talk about, and this is your idea, so I'm going to let you share why you think it's important, is YouTube as a tool to build a six-figure business. Tell us why.
Well, Christine debated putting this on the list, and I said, well, you're encouraging these women to make live streams, to get visible. Setting up an account on YouTube, your own account, where you can upload those videos when you're done with them. You download them from Facebook. If you have any trouble with that, it's pretty straightforward. But, if you have any trouble,
come ask.
Yeah. Or Google it, right? Google has all the answers. So you download your live stream, you upload it to your YouTube account. You put some tags in there, do a little bit of research on which tags to use so people can find your videos, make it public. You can turn the comments off. If you don't want people coming up and you're afraid of what people are going to say, turn the comments off. But get some more visibility, and then that's an easy way to share. Have another platform for your videos that you've put time into. Those live streams can trickle down your page, and people aren't finding them anymore. But you can create your own channel on YouTube.
This is a great way to repurpose.
Yep.
A great way to repurpose. So that here's the deal about YouTube. I don't know if you knew this, Julie.
Tell me.
It's the second largest search engine on the internet.
Yes.
But it's also owned by the largest search engine on the internet. So guess what? When people are searching, not only do your search results show up in YouTube, but they show up in Google. And not only when they're searching in Google, your YouTube search results show up because Google owns YouTube.
Yep.
So it's just
great.
Smart.
Yep.
Not that you need to go dive into creating a bunch of original content for YouTube, but if you're doing live streams, get your live streams up on YouTube.
No reason not to.
No reason not to. And I'd be happy if you guys have interest in this. Let me know. Maybe we'll do a training on how to upload and tag and stuff.
Yeah.
On YouTube. We could do that.
And here's a little trick too that we've learned. That they do automatic captioning in YouTube. that's really pretty good.
Yeah.
You go back after you've uploaded that, you go back into the settings and you download that file. You can upload it back to your live stream.
It's called an SRT file.
Yep. So when people are watching it, you know, lots of people, they don't want their volume on their phone. They want to be able to watch videos and they want like really reliable captioning to know what it's saying. I do that all the time.
Yeah. Especially if you're watching this in your 9 to 5, like Dacia is.
Yes.
I love that. So here's the other thing. The reason to take them from YouTube is because Facebook's video captions are not very good.
Right.
In fact,
Facebook does better, or YouTube does better.
Yeah. Emily Benson was just telling me that we have a mutual friend who had put up a video and started running ads to it without checking the captions through really closely. And she said kombucha, and Facebook captions put the B word in instead. So it was like, I want you to try some B word instead of kombucha. So FYI, Facebook captions, not so reliable.
Pay attention.
YouTube captions, reliable.
Yeah, do a quick proof of that before you upload it. That's hilarious.
Right. So YouTube, okay?
Yep.
Mallory says she's obsessed with Canva.
I don't blame you.
Love it. Get it. You're a super visual person, Mallory, so totally understand why. Okay, this is going to be very like on the nose and meta, but the next one is the next tool to use every day to build a 6-figure business that we use is Facebook. Hello. Facebook.
We are using
right? Like, you do not have to be on every platform. If you're a regular user of Facebook, which you probably are if you're watching this on Facebook, then chances are your ideal clients are too, right? Like, there's over 1 billion active users, monthly users on Facebook. 1 billion. What percentage of that do you need? Yeah, I mean, it really is. Like, it's something like at least 60%. It's probably higher now. At least 60% of people who have access to the internet are on Facebook.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for one tool, man, you do not need to be everywhere at once. If you like Facebook, use Facebook. Lots of different ways to use it and ways that, you know, feel comfortable and good for you. But Facebook.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Facebook. Enough said about that, I think.
It is.
Next, we're going to talk about what we use to build and work in my website, which is Squarespace. Squarespace. Okay, so here's the thing.
Yep.
In my previous business, I built a lot of websites using WordPress. This is kind of before Squarespace and with different needs than Squarespace. Right. But when it came to finally creating one for Life with Passion, I built mine in Squarespace because it's super pretty, super easy to use, it's very inexpensive, and the templates are awesome.
Yep. Oh, so user-friendly. Again, like MailChimp. You're dragging and dropping you're inserting super easily, okay?
It's intuitive.
It's very intuitive. I'll never stop being grateful that she built her Life with Passion website in Squarespace, as I am the one generally editing it and
updating it.
Let's say I've used WordPress, and I'm grateful that she built it in Squarespace. So it's really straightforward. I mean, I've just barely even didn't have, and I'm not necessarily super techie, and I barely had anyone have to teach me how to use it. It just kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, and the beauty of this stuff is if you don't know how to do it, you just Google it. And it's out there.
Yeah, their support forums are all Googleable.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So Mallory says, I tried Squarespace, but found Wix easier to use. Maybe it's just me. Great.
Yes.
I've never used Wix. But good. That's awesome, Mallory.
Yeah, good tip.
Yeah. And I think
options. We have options.
Right. I think it kind of goes back to like this whole idea of, I mean, Mallory, you could probably speak to this, but like how even important has your website been in booking out and getting on a waiting list, right? Like not super important. I know you've shared that before. And so for me, lead pages has been more important to connecting with my ideal customers. Of course, yes, I have a website, right? Yes, people visit it. Yes, they join my list from it. Yes. But lead pages to me should and did come first in my business to grow it. So do not let waiting on the perfect website be the thing that holds you back from building your business right now. You can use lead pages, or you can just start connecting with people and not have any of that stuff and still sell stuff.
Yeah.
Okay? But if you're ready, then lead pages and then Squarespace would be what I would recommend.
Yeah.
Now, lastly, the biggest thing that we use to collaborate, store all of our files, all of that stuff, probably where we spend a lot of our time, is the
Google Suite.
The Google Suite. The G Suite, they call it. Whatever.
G stands for Google. Not anything else.
Yeah, not anything else.
Thinking of.
Flushed. So we use Google Drive.
Yeah.
We use Gmail.
Yeah.
All of our email addresses, Christine at Life with Passion, info at Life with Passion, are actually run by Gmail, which is very easy to set up. We use Google Docs. Inside of Google Drive, we use Google Sheets.
Yep.
What else?
The calendar.
Oh, yeah. We use Google Calendar.
And Calendly.
And Calendly. Bonus tip.
Yeah, because that's Google.
Calendly?
Is it not Google related?
I don't think so. Okay, but it does integrate.
But Calendly. We haven't talked about Calendly. I mean, that's like bonus. That's the bonus program.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonus scheduling tool that we use is Calendly, which has a free version if you only have one type of call, one length of call. There's some statistic that like every time you try to schedule a call or a meeting, it takes, 20 minutes of like back and forth emailing. Am I in the right time zone? Right now I have clients on 4 continents. So like it would be a nightmare if we were messaging back and forth going, what about this? And what about this? And like daylight savings time, what time zone are you in? No, Calendly knows your IP address and it pulls up my availability in your time zone when you click on a link. It's easy.
Yeah.
So that is super, super important to have a easy way for people to connect with you, a link to be able to drop so that they can get on your calendar. You just set availability. It also integrates with my Google Calendar.
That's right. Yeah.
So like if I have to take Fee to the doctor, that's during my normal availability. If I put that on my Google Calendar, Calendly will know it and won't show that time as available.
Like maybe you would set something, you'd set like 10 to 2 on Calendly, but you need to put a doctor's appointment right in the middle of that. It automatically blocks it off for you because it's all connected.
Yes. So that's one of the first things to delegate, and you can delegate it to a program, right? Is your scheduling. Calendly is like your, it's like a virtual assistant, like for scheduling. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, you can just send the link. Someone wants to have a meeting with you, send them a link and say, here's my availability.
Yeah. Pick a time that works for you rather than, what days are good for you? What times? No.
Yeah.
You already know what times are good for you. Put them in Calendly. Send them the link.
I can't. Sorry, I keep looking at her.
She is down here flirting with us.
I also hear my kids fighting, so that's cool.
Do you want to go check on them?
I'm going to go check. I'll be right back.
So, all right. Mallory says, my website has real estate info when I've been working with women entrepreneurs since June and haven't done real estate advertising since May. Yeah, exactly. And you haven't needed it, right? Love that. Mallory says, is that the same as Google Drive? Is what the same as Google Drive? Google Docs and Google Sheets are part of Google Drive. Like Google Docs is their free version of Word. I don't use Word anymore. Google Sheets is their free version of Excel. I don't use Excel anymore. You already hear me talk about how I don't like that. Does that make sense? The Google Suite also includes Gmail. It also includes Google Calendar. Like it includes all the Google tools. Yeah. Yep. So that hopefully answers your question. All right. Awesome.
So what we were going to say about also what people might not know about using Google is how you can delegate your inbox to your assistant. So I know some of you are looking to get started with your own assistants or someone, so you can, instead of giving them just like the password to log in and use your inbox, we good?
We're good.
Okay. Set down on my spot, right? You can delegate your inbox so they can, it's basically kind of connected to theirs. So they just, there's just like a little pull down menu from their Gmail.
Julie can respond as me, or I can forward all my stuff to her.
Basically.
Yeah, and she doesn't have to log in and
log in and log out, log in and log out. That's right. Exactly.
So super
That's what
helpful.
I'm trying to say. It is.
Super helpful. Awesome. So I would love to hear you all's questions. If you are looking for some kind of a tool that we haven't covered yet, we probably have a recommendation for it. So drop those questions in. Drop those questions in. And the other thing I want to do while you are typing in your questions is let you know that I would love to help you with like figuring out which tool to implement now in your business. I'd love to help you figure out the next right tool to implement in your business, wherever you are, one-on-one, you and me, based on your current like situation, based on like what your goals are, based on what your your issues are. So
how long is that call?
That call is 30 minutes. 30 minutes, which means that
I did not know you were going to say 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I know. So it means that you're not only going to get like let's be honest, you're not only going to get like one tool, but you're also going to get some strategy. I'm pulling up the link right now.
Bonus strategy.
Bonus strategy on how to implement it. Probably some bonus strategy on mindset blocks you don't even know you have to help you feel more confident, to help you move forward in your business right now. And so I'm going to help you choose a tool, the next tool to implement in your business, and I'm also going to help you solve whatever problem that you're dealing with the most right now. And here's the link. Sign up, right? We just talked about Calendly. There's my Calendly link. You can grab a spot that works for you. We're going to have to open up some more because I'm totally booked out for the next couple weeks, but I will do that for you. Yeah, we'll take care of that. That's only if you're watching live. I think right now you can get in like a week and a half. So
yeah, that's what it looked like.
So Mallory says affirmations is a great tool as well.
What's that?
Yeah, so I think you just mean like actually doing affirmations, not like a particular app, right? Okay. So yeah, I think that's such a great point, Mallory. Maybe you could share how that has helped you, because I know it's helped you. I know it's helped some other people here too. How do you use affirmations? Do you write them down? Do you use a timer on your phone that pops up with an affirmation? Like sometimes I do that as the title of an alarm that I'll set on my phone. It pops up and says, women love to work with me, or whatever. My ideal clients are on their way, or I'm fully booked out, or whatever it is. You can use your phone to do that.
Yep.
And that's free. I love that.
Very cool.
Mallory says, yes, speaking positive affirmations aloud every morning. Powerful. Yeah, the power of your voice. The spoken word.
Come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't beat that, right? Sometimes the simplest things are the most powerful. Hi, I see you. Beautiful. So to recap, our top 10 tools: Canva, with a bonus of using the free photography found on unsplash.com and pexels.com. MailChimp, if you're just getting started for your emails. Lead Pages, which I love and I recommend doing before you create a website. FreshBooks, Squarespace for websites, YouTube for repurposing your live streams, Facebook, of course, the Google Suite, including Google Docs and Google Drive and Gmail and Google Calendar. Calendly is the bonus there to integrate and get your scheduling in.
Yep.
And did I say Basecamp? Basecamp. That's it. Those are our top 10 tools with a couple bonuses thrown in to help you build a 6-figure business. So if you have questions, if you want to know more, drop a link in the comments or drop a comment in the comments, or even better, book a call with me to figure out how you can start implementing these tools right away for free. Which one, right? Because if you try to set up all these today, it's going to be overwhelming and you might not use all of them. So let's figure out where we can add just one to your business. And then you master that one, you add another one.
The most strategic.
The most strategic. Yes. And that link is my Calendly link in the comments. Julie, anything else you'd like to add?
I mean, 30 minutes. She's offering 30 minutes of her time to pick her brain. Okay, do you know how valuable that is? Very valuable. I get to pick her brain all the time, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
So don't miss this opportunity.
That's true. That is true, because you guys, I will say that these are probably only going to be, if you're watching this live, these are probably only going to be available for the next few weeks. Before I close them down to serve my clients and work on the book.
Yep.
Just honestly, like that's what we're planning here. That's our strategic plan.
Yep.
So I'd love for you to have one of them if you want. Mallory says, I love the Google Drive. You can share with a team of people. Totally.
Yes.
Makes collaboration
Whomever
so
you want. Yep.
easy. It links in with Basecamp. It's all good. Yeah.
Yep.
Anything else?
Yeah. And you know, Squarespace, when you do the forms on Squarespace, and you can send it to your Drive, or you can send it to your to MailChimp.
Yes.
Squarespace links with MailChimp, and all of these. It just
they all work together.
We didn't talk so much about how each one of these can integrate with the other one that you're using.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to unpack there, which we won't go into. But right. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah. If you have questions about that, let us know too.
Yeah.
So basically, we're an open book. Book a call with me while they're still available, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for joining us for the top 10 simple tools you can use daily to build your own six-figure business.
Cheers, Christine.
Bye-bye. Bye. Cheers.